welcome back to the channel. It's a Old New and Lawn Fawn day today. We've got an Old New stencil, liquid marble stencil. We've got some inks with Old New, and we've got a couple of stamp. Well, we got a stamp and some dye from Lawn Fawn. I'm using Eastern Sky and Aqualicious on this stencil, which is, as I said, liquid marble stencil from Old New. I have put some pixie spray on the back of it because in some places it's very delicate. I am using sort of there's no rhyme or reason to where I'm placing these inks. I just felt like putting it there, and that was where it ended up being, basically. I'm using some watercolor cardstock on this. I have gone over it with the Eastern Sky once I've taken off the stencil, just to give it to not being quite so stark. I've splattered it with a little bit of water. The water had some leftover glitter or some sort of thing in it. We've die cut it out of the giant. Thanks so much, die. And I've done quite a few. I've die cut quite a few, so we've layered that all up. I've got the very special stamp set from Lawn Fawn. We're going to stamp that down with Magenta Tuxedo Black. It's a very quick little video. I have sped it up because stencils take a little while to do, and you just don't need to be sitting there for all that time. So we've got a cute little mouse. So we're using C5, C3 and C1. And a little bit of the R30 just on his ears and a little bit on his cheek. It's a very, very faint red colour. Because we're using mostly blues on our main panel, we're going to go a little bit of complementary colours. So the complementary colour of blue is orange. So even though we're using a mixture of blue, green ink and blue, it does come off very, very blue. So we've got everything die cut out. I'm going to stick this down with just some liquid glue. I'm going to use a little bit of multi matte medium just in the finer little details and make sure those little babies are stuck down. And with the liquid glue, it gives me time to sort of wiggle around. So this is going to fit in nice and cozy in the center. Again, a little bit of liquid glue to stick that die cut down. And I was just trying to figure out where my little micey is going to go, because the little mouse is pretty cute. Now we're going to stick this in this center of the O. I have kept all the little bits and pieces up in the top. You can just sort of see one sticking out, but I'm going to save you some time. You don't want to sit here and watch me stick them all in. So that's all done. I've got some orange sequins. This will give us a little bit of extra orange. It's just a bit of a fun card, you know. It's a relatively quick and simple card, so to speak. We are die cutting, as I said, quite a few. I showed it to you before. The stencil pattern, the blue, about 3 or 4 of the white, and we will raise those up with a little bit of liquid glue. I have some 3mm clear drops as well as my sequins, because I just thought it needed a little bit of something, a little bit of something. And yeah, after putting it onto my card, that is it. So this card is going to go out on Saturday the 24th of June. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you're safe. I hope you're well. And I will speak to you very, very soon. Take care.